Wanna hop in the V, she wanna get on her knees. She gon' do the whole team, give me head is what I need. Balenci on my feet, I'm Aries is 1 and 3. Always have it on me, never keep it in my jeans. Wait, hold up, she wanna ride my wave. Said I put in pain, all I ups know my.
Yo, 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 it's the SneakaHead
Yo,
podcast. It's the SneakaHead podcast, man. You already know, man. What's up, fellas?
chilling, man.
Oh,
Enjoying the day, man.
Enjoying the day,
Grateful for
right?
being alive. Grateful for being in the land of the living, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the SneakaHead podcast, man. How you feeling, L? How you feeling, man?
I can't complain eating my fruit because I don't like that shit.
I heard you was mad the Knicks didn't make it, man. That's what I heard. You was mad the Knicks didn't make
Yeah, I was mad heard about that.
it. But word though, yo. But how y'all doing though, man? How y'all doing, man? Y'all had a good y'all. It sound like y'all was on vacation last weekend.
Yeah, man. I had a ball, man. Went up to the studio, chilled with some good childhood friends, man. Had a good vibe, man. Good relaxation, man. Chill with
Yeah,
the eight Wood. Met his
right.
beautiful young lady and stuff. You know,
Uh-huh.
chill with the
Uh-huh.
family, man. I had a good time with him, man. Had a good time
Right.
with you, bro.
No doubt, man.
Yeah,
Everybody,
I heard L through the block party. I heard he threw the cookout of the year, man. I
And the
heard you threw
food
the
was
cookout.
slamming. Now
huh?
shout out to her mama for that honey bun cake. That drink was slamming, bro.
That
Honey
honey,
bun cake.
that,
Yes, sir.
Hold up, madness. Hold up. I'm about to go crazy. Honey bun cake.
Yeah.
Honey bun. You better have, well, you got a piece in the freezer for it, brother? Come on now, I'm from the South. Put it in the deep freezer till I get there.
That
I'm
joint
from
was
the
gone.
South. Y'all almighty, boy. Honey bun, yo, shout out to the family for that, bro. L. Goodness gracious, boy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Know what I mean? So that's what's up, man. Y'all had a good time though, man, in the city?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It was real cool, bro.
Most definitely. Hey, look,
definitely.
have y'all heard that clips though?
Nah,
Yo,
man. I
yo,
need to go peep
bro.
it out.
That's
Yo,
gonna
I
turn
gotta yo.
me up. That's
I'm
gonna
a,
turn
I'm a,
me up.
I'm gonna peep it up. I'm gonna peep it up. When we get off today, I'm gonna peep it up, and bro, by next podcast, bro, we're gonna have a yeah, we're gonna talk about it, bro.
Listen
We
to it,
definitely gonna talk about it. He was talking that talk.
Joe. When I say Malice verse, he's spitting that like, yo, Joe, you gonna hear every little thing in there. You be like, oh, he was talking about Gandhi.
Oh,
He was talking about all the tribes. Like he was Hebrew Israelite. Like man, he was man. What? Come on, man.
oh,
Mm.
okay.
Come on,
Uh.
man.
Oh
Malice,
yeah.
Malice killed that. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold
Malice, yo, Malice. I ain't gonna front,
you. And it
bro.
been cussed one time.
Yeah. Even they last little couple they project together and stuff, man. One thing for a fact, Malice, he delivered, dog. He said he heard somebody sneeze and got and started having reflexes and shit. Like he heard somebody sneeze. He was talking that talk, bro. He always talked that talk, but he got a ground level of consciousness though. Now he got a ground level of consciousness that he not just gonna flood the streets with poison. He gonna talk that positive. You know what I mean? That spiritual talk too. So I like that. I'm gonna have to y'all might have to listen to it, bro.
Man, you
Word
got
up, you good? Because you know I think Pusha T is like in the top 10 MC. I already think Pusha T is on the top 10 list MC. That's me right there. You feel
but
me?
push. But you gotta
Oh, bro.
think about the track. Push to start the track, which
Oh,
is
word.
Okay.
crazy. Then Malice is the last verse on it. Man, what?
Yeah,
So man,
I gotta peep it out, man.
called,
I gotta
it's
peep
called
it out.
Ace. It's called Ace Trumpets. Man,
Okay.
Okay, okay, all right. Nah, we
man.
gonna peep that out. Shout out to the clips, man. Shout out to the 757, man. Shout out to
They
the cousin
dropped
festival that's
the
coming.
album. They said
Yeah.
the album got Kendrick Lamar up there, Nas, Jay Z.
Oh, okay. So this the album they said that Def Jam dropped them for, and okay, Def Jam dropped them because they wouldn't take out a verse from Kendrick. And then that's like, they went on and said, forget it, they're gonna go elsewhere. And say, okay, all right. So this the project.
Yeah, they said the album dropping at the end of July. I said,
Hey,
oh Lord,
look,
they about to turn VA all the way up. Boy, I said,
yeah,
oh
and they had that. I heard they had that fight yesterday. I heard on the
yeah,
David, one of the Davis brothers lost, man, and they jumped one of the fighters at the end of it though. Shout out to Norfolk. Shout out to
yeah,
Norfolk. We're gonna
Wow.
shout out Norfolk. Yeah, we're gonna shout out to Norfolk. We're gonna say nothing bad. We ain't gonna say nothing bad. Shout out to Norfolk. That's what Norfolk do. But we from Portsmouth. Well, I know what Norfolk do. You know what I mean? Norfolk, they don't take L's. They would jump you. Norfolk would get you.
yeah.
Norfolk
No
would get you.
play though. Like I give them that. They not gonna play now. Can't
Yeah,
go
yeah.
off. Man.
Yeah, you can't go to Norfolk Plant or thinking that, yo, that's one thing for a fact. They was able to get behind the door. I mean, they was, but if they did or didn't do it, shout out to them brothers, man. Keyshawn Davis, he didn't make weight, you know what I mean? But that's cool though. I mean, he one of my top fighters right now anyway, though, because he from that city, boy. You heard? So shout out to Keyshawn, man. Shout out to y'all boys, man. Shout out to the dude who got jumped, man. I mean, shoot, you out Norfolk, you gotta expect things, man. You gotta learn your territory.
Hey man, you in Norfolk.
You know, word, yo. Uh-oh, all right. I got my homegirl Cook added to the stage. What's
Oh,
up?
good.
Cook the Crook?
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let me see. Hello.
Look
That's
like
all
her.
right. Let me see. But yeah, though, y'all. Yeah, though. So the fight went down. Now I mean, and my boy didn't make it, but you know what I mean, he didn't make his weight. But that's all good. That's all good. Hold on, right quick. Can you hear me, Cook?
Look like her mic ain't on.
Let me see. Yo,
Her
you hear
mic is
me?
off.
Unmute.
Yeah, her mic is off.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Can't
saying.
unmute your guests while they choose to mute themselves. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Cook the Crow. You better come on here and say something, man. Come on, man. She don't want to talk. That's all right, though. That's all right. All right. We're going to wait for you to take the stage. But look, today we have a special episode today, man. As y'all see the background. I mean, if y'all been tagging along with us, the SneakaHead podcast. Y'all know we do movies. You know what I mean? We tap in with the movies. And one of the movies we tapped into this time is Belly, yo. Word up, man. The SneakaHead podcast present movie time Belly, yo. Know what I mean? Part one. Know what I mean? So, yo, y'all ready to dive deep?
No doubt.
Let's get it.
All right, let's get it, yo. First, know what I mean? We got the boy playing in the room. Now, I don't know where his parents at. Let's We
Hmm.
don't know what his parents at. He got candles. He got a lighter. He was able to sketch out a pentagram and all that. This right here go perfect. We pair this with the Lil Nas X. You know what I mean? We know the shoe. The 666 shoe. So it fits right along with this scene. You know what I mean? But the little boy, which is supposed to be Tommy. You know what I mean? He's basically preparing to sell his soul and he's making a deal at this moment as a youth. You know what I mean? I don't know how, but he's doing it. You know what I mean? In this scene, so we cut from this scene. All right, yo, Joe, you take it from here, brother.
Man, basically, man, like this scene, man, right here, man, it's crazy, man, because it really shows like the spiritual side of this movie. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I think, man, we really got like the raw DMX in this movie, man, because it was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Throughout all DMX career, you know what I'm saying? He either talking to the God or he talking to the devil. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So like we got to see both sides of DMX, even through this movie, even through Nas. You know what I'm saying? They both was like one person to the side. Like you got the righteous and you got the evil one, you know.
right,
But
right. It's
we
a
gotta break
duality.
that down a little further. Uh, we chose the Nas X what it called the 666
Yeah, yeah.
666 Mark of the Beast shoe.
He got his blood. Hey,
This
look,
had
Nas
me
X
had a
got
little
his.
controversy. You
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm
got his
saying?
blood in his. He got his blood in his shoe. Ain't
So
that
that
weird?
basically what Tommy did through the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Dude was selling it so real quickly. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
we all see
yo.
what happened to Lil Nas X. You
And he
know what
said,
I'm saying?
and he said the price was cheap though.
You
Yeah,
said what?
yeah.
The
The
price,
price was 666.
Oh yeah, see, I wasn't in man into the Jews and everything when this came out.
no,
I'm glad I was.
Joe said, "Nah, I wouldn't." Joe,
no,
like,
this,
I
this
don't know
scene,
about those.
no, and this scene, DMX was like he sold to the devil, and the price was
The
cheap.
price was cheap. Oh, you told the DMX joint.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay. Yeah. It was cold at this level, but twice as deep. Know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah. There
Then,
go L. There we go. There we go. There
it was
we go. There we go. That's a fact, yo.
he was really
Yeah, he
spitting
started
something. He was saying that shit like
Easter egg, cause that's a song. Know what I mean? That's a fact. That's an
he
Easter
was
egg
like
right there. That comes from his verse. Yeah.
that shit ain't. Basically, he was saying that shit ain't really cost the devil nothing. He was really
Yeah.
doing that
Yup.
shit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yup.
So
Yup.
it was kind of deep.
It was kind of deep. Yep,
Because
yep. For the youth, yeah, yep.
kind of
For a youth to be doing it.
because he kind of went from there. Then later on, in the movie, he kind of got himself together in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yep. And we're gonna, yeah, all right,
Yeah,
we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get to a special part. Y'all remember, y'all people out here and on YouTube, and y'all remember this part where he sold his soul, man. Y'all remember, because he gonna have to pay that debt. Y'all remember this part now. Everybody, y'all remember this part because we're gonna catch on to something. All right. So then we got them, setting up the robbery, walking through the club. You hear me?
yes,
Now I
sir.
mean, getting it popping. We pair these right here with the Tiffany dunks. Now I mean Air Force, well, not the dunks, but the Tiffany Air Force Ones. Now I mean, them walking through the club. Here come X. Now I mean, to me, I looked at it as they was possessed. They was the only ones that had their eyes on in the club. To me, it looked like him selling his soul. They all possessed. You feel
Yeah,
me? Real talk. I took the scene like him, Nas, know what I mean? Everybody who walked in the club was possessed. They was on a mission. They came there to do the robbery. Then they did it. You know what I mean? They laid down some bodies, you know what I mean? Word
yeah,
up just to get it popping. So, and they did it at any cost, you know what I mean? So this scene was dope. This was a dope scene where it was the Mary J steady, are you ready? What's
yeah.
going
Yeah.
on? Classic intro. One of the best intros to a movie that you can think of. Hey, yo, let us go back, yo. Hey, yo, shout. This movie was directed by Hype Williams and stuff, man.
Yes,
Hype
yes. I
Williams.
was about to say that. You took the words right out my mouth, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah,
Hot
yeah,
Williams, man. Cause this scene was so live in the movie theater. It was so live looking at on TV, man. It was like it was something that we never seen before as a youth coming up.
yeah.
Like,
As art
man,
too, as art being displayed with the lightning, and he was doing the Busta Rhymes videos. He did a couple Biggie videos. He did a lot of videos, and it tap into the movie scene and it brings certain aspects of that glow and the how they say the fishbowl camera look and stuff like that. Yo, it was a dope scene. You know what I mean? It was a dope scene. Like you said, Paradise with the Tiffany dunks, man. It was a dope scene. From there, we know they crashed out. They shot a couple of people, laid some bodies down, got the money. Know what I mean? Dumped the car. Know what I mean? But they told homie to dump the car. Know what I mean? That's what get us back into the crib. Know what I mean? Back into Tommy crib. Know what I mean? I put the yin and the yang Air Jordan ones, as you're gonna see at the end Tommy crib. What happened was they sitting down, they watching a movie. Know what I mean? And what's the movie called? The movie a crazy movie. He
Gumo,
said Gumo,
Gumo.
yeah. Sounds like a part of bullshit. I mean, three white kids going crazy. I hate rabbits.
If
Crazy
y'all don't
movie
know
though.
nothing about Gumo, Gumo is basically about a whole bunch of trailer park kids, man, basically trying to find themselves in this neighborhood. However, they was
Yeah.
considered as the outcasts, the black sheeps of the neighborhood. They were doing all types of bad stuff, man.
It
So
came
they
out in
were doing
1997. The
drugs. They
same.
they were doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff, man. Crazy movie,
Yeah,
man.
right. And that's they sitting there talking. They telling a joke. The homie told a joke. Now I mean, they chilling, they watching it. Homie told a crazy joke. That's when X got offended. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You hurt my feelings. Like, apologize basically. But at the same time, that's when Keisha came down. They was already being loud. Know what I mean? He tried to tell him to keep it low and all that stuff like that. You're gonna wake her up and stuff. So after that scene, know what I mean? They break it down. The fellas leave. Know what I mean? They chilling. Know what I mean? Shorty girl, she chilling. Know what I mean? Keisha chilling. You heard? Know what I mean? Shout out to Keisha. But
Yeah.
she get a phone call, I mean, we ain't gonna get into a lot of details, but somebody called her phone, you know what I mean? Little ex, you know what I mean? He was wilding. I said Tommy was wilding out, you know what I mean? She called the phone back right here, you know what I mean? She called the phone back, found out who it was, you know what I mean? Approached the homie, you know what I mean? Screamed on him, you know what I mean? Let him have it, you know what I mean? They going back and forth, you know what I mean? While he in the shower, but at the same time, while he in the shower, that's when he started hearing the connection. You know what I mean? Dealing with the cartels and all the drugs being able to move from the islands and stuff like that. He heard something about dealing with the influence of drug dealing that's about to come through, and so he figured out how he gonna be able to step out and get a connect. So
What
this
it
was
was,
important.
it was a drug. They were like, it was the new drug basically, and he was like, oh, and then he like, oh, if anybody know about it, I know who know. Like,
I
so
know who know, right, right.
he was looking at it like, okay, that looked like some money. You know what I mean? So
Yep,
he
yep.
started thinking money instantly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yup, yup, and got caught up at the same time. Know
Yeah.
what I mean? Word up. Yeah, and we do not goddamn support what this nigga was doing at all, man. We do not glorify. We were not glorified in this movie because he was a devil. Like when we say he was really possessed, he was possessed. Like he was the Lord. He was a scumbag. Now when we say he was a scumbag, he was all these scumbags you can think of. Now I mean, in this movie, as this role. He was the ultimate scumbag. You know what I mean? Word up. And that's when they get into it. He arguing. You know what I mean? The famous line, you know what I mean? I don't know no Guyana. You know what I mean? Famous, world famous line. Like lying. Like, you know what I mean? Shook her. He shook her too. He shook her like
Like,
two
shut up.
times, dog. You know what I mean? Listen. You know what I mean? I mean, back in the day, I thought that's all you had to do, like shake them, and you know what I mean? But that don't work. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. Hey, that's a joke. I don't have just that's just a joke, y'all. Telling jokes. But yeah, though, that scene right there, then they get into some frisky stuff. Then he knocked the silly, if y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean? Not
Fed her
the
to,
silly. Yeah, what you was about to say, bro?
fed her to the mattress.
Yeah, yo, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
She became pillow. She became pillow food. Damn right, dog. Kissing the pillow. All right, yo, we ain't gonna go too as rated, but yo, Keisha is bad, yo. Keisha is bad. She's bad, yo. Shout out to her. Um, yeah, all right. Getting into the next scene, know what I mean? They chilling, they in the spot. Boom, knowledge called. Tommy told him like, yo, they already cut up the money. Knowledge is the person who set up, you know what I mean, the robbery. He basically, you know what I mean? He the one who orchestrated a lot of their schemes and stuff, and they work as a team. Him, Tommy, Sincere, and the other fellas and stuff. But Knowledge play a role that he just get his cut and fall back. So as they talking about business, he told them, "Hey, I heard this nigga, you know what I mean, jealous and sincere, because he didn't get the same cut. Like, yo, I heard this nigga want to, you know what I mean, stick sincere and all that." And Sin said it though. He said one thing you don't do is fuck with me. Like he said, he don't allow that. He said Tommy don't allow nobody to fuck with me. Know what I mean? He said he hated when niggas fuck with him. Know what I mean? With anybody, but one thing for sure, he hated when niggas fuck with me. So while he chilling, he grilling this nigga. While he chilling, he grilling this nigga. Look, he grilling this nigga. Why the nigga on his shit? He grilling him. Know what I mean? He already got a plan for this nigga. He just grilling him.
But see, Nas was kind of, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, he
egging.
was egging him on. Yeah, he was. Yeah, 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 yeah. He was egging
Hey,
him on some Portsmouth
no,
shit.
no, but
On some Portsmouth shit.
Nas knew that the nigga didn't like him, so
Yeah, yup, yup, yup,
he wanna
yup.
because he knew Tommy wasn't gonna let a nigga just fuck with him any type of way he needed. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yup, yup, yup.
So
Hell yeah. Like, look at this nigga over here, bum ass nigga. Look
yeah,
at this nigga drinking a 40 and shit. Like, this nigga like a baby bottle. Like,
yeah,
nigga hugging a 40.
kind of grown ass nigga 40s.
Growing ass nigga with a 40.
Yeah,
And that's what your boy Grilling. Look, he over there watching that shit the whole time. Evil though. We're gonna get
Right?
back to how he just he look. Remember, he watched a lot of shit. This part and part two, like the evil in this dude. He and he can control a lot of rooms, dog. That he just don't control though. But just watching this shit. So he stuck to him. Like, yo, where the weed at? It's over there. Where the weed at? They snuffed the nigga. Stumped him out. made him strip, got the shooting. Strip, nigga, you know, it's famous, you know. It's a famous scene, man.
Now
Strip,
remind
motherfucker.
you, they at their grandma house.
They
They
yeah,
at
they had the
somebody
nigga
grandma.
brand. Listen, say it again, bro. You can hear the
Remind you,
grandma
they
upstairs.
at somebody grandma house.
in the
Grandma
basement.
got the yelling. Grandma got the yelling.
Like,
Made a
nigga,
nigga
what is
strip.
that? And he shot.
Word.
And he shot more than once.
Then he shot more than once. Like, and the police didn't come. Then
Yeah.
left the nigga on the couch. Left the nigga on the couch bucking, and the nigga on the couch still talking shit. And what you gonna do to like, nigga? He embarrassed the nigga. We gonna get back to this though. He embarrassed the nigga. He hurt the nigga pride. All that, and the nigga hates sincere. Overall, the nigga hates sincere. You know what I
And
mean?
for no
The
reason.
nigga, yeah,
That's the
and the nigga
crazy part
made.
about him. That's the crazy part about it though, because Nas ain't give a damn about him.
Yeah, now I think
Yeah.
give a fuck. Now I think
Nas,
give a fuck. But the nigga hated Sincere so much that
you hate
he
you
got
like
stumped out by Tommy, and he ain't want to get no war with Tommy. Yo, we gonna get back to that. We gonna get back to that. He ain't want no smoke with Tommy. All right. So after this scene, you know, Tommy, like you said, Tommy knew who he can talk to. You know what I mean? So he put on, you know what I mean? This that Black Tim X right here. This that Black Tim's right
Now,
here. You know what I
this is
mean?
the kid. This when the things really get a little fiery here because remember in the beginning he sold his soul to the devil. So
yeah,
The price was
this
cheap.
part really shows how the spiritual turns into the physical.
yeah.
You know,
Right.
because boy, as soon as he walk up the Ox crib, you see three hounds, and what's
Yeah.
that post represents? The three hounds of hell. You know,
Uh-huh.
so this him
Uh-huh.
making that deal with the devil he been making. He here to collect now. Action needs to be paid with his due. Know what I'm saying? But things about to get real here. You know what
But
I'm
Right.
saying?
think about it, it get
Right.
deeper what happened because
For sure.
now it get deeper now because when he talked to Ox like you owe me one. Like you owe me one if I do this for you.
Yeah, yeah. You owe me a big pussycat
Uh,
favor. You owe me a big pussycat favor. And
owe
when he said, "What yo?" He said, "I thought you won." So you know, I mean, you know, they talk about you. You know, being one for back. I thought you know you scared or something. He said,
me.
"Don't never come in my own talking about scared business."
I am the roughest, toughest Jamaican blood clock in the United States of America. I kill for nothing.
Yo, for nothing.
I
Bro,
run.
man. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, Ox was that he was really him though. Why y'all
Yeah,
playing? He was really him. Hey, but
yeah,
I
that's
felt
what
I feel like it was kind of like you know when they went to Jamaica and stuff. I felt like that was kind of a hating move that he did too though. Like we always talk
yeah,
Ooh.
that's
about when they went to Nebraska, the nigga was hating. Ox was hating in Jamaica.
yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
what.
yeah. I look. Hey, look though, yo. We do. All right, yo, Bob, yo. That's part two, yo. We gonna get. I like how you point that out though. Look, I like how you point that out though. I like how you point that out though. Yo, that's crazy. All right, look, yo. All right, yo. Yo. Hold on. Y'all hitting some jewels, yo, for part two. We won't give them everything, man. We won't give them everything, man. That's a fact. Ox was fucking hating. And then when they found, yo, I only want to finish saying what I want to say because I want to add to that. But hold on. Ox was hating. All right, but who else you said was hating? The black nigga?
When they went to Nebraska. Of course, he
Oh
was.
yeah, all right. Cool. All
That's
right.
what we always look at like that was the hater, but Ox was a hater too.
Yeah, Oz was though. Oz was because that was the youngin. He was up coming up. Know what I mean? The young dude. Know what I mean? With the feathers in his head. That's a fact. He was coming up. He was taking over the town.
I'm
And
about to say
but
he was taking over Jamaica, but he was in
and,
Jamaica. He
hey, but
wasn't.
look though.
Ox was out of the country. Like, why you care about? You know what I'm saying? I get. You know what I'm saying? That you was that nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he started hating on the young nigga, man. Like real.
Yeah. Nah, and then when they found it out, and look, and then when they found it out, as you say, I knew it was him. I knew it was him.
Uh-huh.
Something. So we gotta, yeah, we're gonna tap into because then they say, yo, get what's her name? Sheba. They go get Boy, you know, look, we going too far, bro. I ain't even got the picture of her, yo. We going too far because she was bad, boy. She was bad. The killer chick that came and called, bro, yo. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So he holler at Ox, and then we get into the D'Angelo, you know what I mean? On Slice of the Devil Pie shit. Well, you know, they going out of town and shit. That's when
Yeah.
they get out of town and all that shit. And they start cutting up the work. The nigga got a police officer chick, you know what I mean? Watching everything and shit. Like, they wild. That's knowledge. Matter of fact, that was knowledge chick, I believe. Or was it knowledge chick, the police officer? Yeah,
Yeah.
yup, yup.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
of
yeah.
them,
That's true.
even in Nebraska, that was all knowledge.
Yeah, that was all knowledge. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. That was all knowledge setup. That was all knowledge setup. X went and got to work. He got everything, and going out of town was all knowledge setup. That's a fact. Because knowledge had the shorty, he had the
What it
spot.
was DMX knew that knowledge was out there, and he knew his shorty was a police officer. So
Yeah,
him and knowledge had chopped it up.
right, right,
Then,
right.
then he told sincere about it.
Yeah,
Nas ain't want to fuck with it at first. You know what I'm saying? And then Nas agreed to fuck with it. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, yep, yep, yep.
Fuck
Hell
with it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But then he was just like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. How much money can we make? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Mhm.
right, right. Yup, yup.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, yo. And we ain't leaving out Nas and T-Bob's relationship though, but now I mean I'm a firm believer T-Boz wasn't a good actor in that movie for real though. She was like, nah I mean, go to Africa. Like what the fuck? Like, yeah, Africa, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, yeah, but that's far. She said, no, Africa, that's far. Like, I ain't never liked that scene, but we, you know what I mean? But so they out of town and shit. They cutting up the work. Now they set them up. They cruising. X spaz out. He about to crash out. X crashing out, smoking weed, speeding in front of the police. I don't give a fuck.
He,
Like he wilding out.
he untouchable.
He untouchable. You know what I mean? And that's Sin trying to,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Sin trying to tell that nigga, yo, chill, bro. Like, yo, we gotta. You know what I mean? You got to do better than this, dog. He just like, nah, man, this is what it is. You know what I mean? This is what it's
Yeah.
going to be, nigga. I'm untouchable right now. And that's that him selling his soul shit. That nigga drove past the police with a gun, smoking weed, driving fast, and didn't get pulled over. That nigga
Yeah.
was untouchable. You know what I mean? He was untouchable. He was definitely, you know what I mean? He was definitely protected by something. Something was protecting him. You know what I mean? Word
Hmm.
up. Something was definitely, okay, crook the crook. You in this to win this?
Yeah, I was doing so much other stuff I couldn't tell y'all. My bad.
No, I know. Nah, you cool, you cool, you cool, yo, you
I said
cool.
you gonna kill me. I'm sorry, y'all. I was doing this and that, and I.
Hey, look, shout out, hey, look, our YouTube people, yo, shout out to our Facebook family. This is Cook the Crook. She up here too. She gonna be holding down the movie nights with us too. One of our movie hosts is right along with Elle and Joe and me. Know what I mean? So y'all be, you know what I mean? Be looking out for Cook the Crook. She gonna be on the movie nights. Know what I mean? And she made it. I
AJ,
mean, she almost at the end. She almost at the end of, but she made it though. She was
well,
here though.
well,
Mm.
hey Joe, but
Hey, cuz,
um,
what up, bro?
and look to chime in real quick, 'cause what y'all about to start talking about. Now let's remember, after he took the devil blessing, he still was tested. That's when Rico came in because Rico was the one who was told the police that they was moving work through there. That's why Method Man was sent to kill Rico.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Look, we about to yeah. Hell
Just
yeah.
because
And
he gave
look,
a blessing don't mean he ain't gonna be tested. He was still tested. That's when
yeah.
Rico fell into it because he felt his pockets was getting a little lighter.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
That,
Yeah,
that
then we
come
get into his ass right here. Now I mean,
back.
watching them niggas ride past at the same time
Right.
that nigga. You know what I mean? Look, he's speeding. I don't give a fuck. Boom, riding past, and then this nigga, and then his ass like word and word, and look, we got the perfect pair of kicks for this nigga, yo. The perfect pair of shoes, a pair of these right here on the clown shoes.
Like I
He
said,
get a pair
look, like I
of
said,
clown shoes.
but look though, like I said
Yes.
earlier, we got to give it to him and Ox. Then
Yeah,
you
we
know,
gonna get.
got
Yeah.
to give it to
I.
Ox too. Ox
So
is a
I.
man
So
maker.
I
He a paper.
remember that part two.
I'm
But
just telling
I,
y'all, like,
I,
you'll give him
yeah,
those shoes, I get the ox
and
too.
yeah, and Ox too, because Ox you
Ain't
was
gonna lie.
powerful,
He was
but he
hating.
wasn't powerful. He wasn't more powerful than them men in Jamaica. So
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
wanted a
yeah,
part of their land, but he couldn't get it. You could get it in
Yeah.
America, that's easy, but in Jamaica you couldn't take over. So you tried to
yeah.
kill that boy because you was mad, and once
Right.
they told Shaquita, that was Shaquita who came
Oh,
up and
Shaquita,
slit his
right.
motherfucking throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she scared me when I was
So
young, boy. I'd be like, boy, she'll definitely kill me.
don't nobody really
I would open up the door.
ox hating though, but he was hating.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
was
was
hating.
hating.
No, he was hating. He was hating,
He was
and he
hating.
knew he couldn't do it himself or have somebody in
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica do it. So he got American. He got
Yep.
American.
He
That
got
was the
Tommy to
deal. You know
do
what I
it.
mean?
Yep.
Nobody got time.
Yep.
He couldn't get nobody
Yep.
on board to do it.
Yeah.
But nobody,
Nah, dog, that's for a fact, yo. Shit, man, I got more. Man, look, yo, this right here, yo, I was gonna conclude the part one. Know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna conclude this the part one right here, yo, because we gotta get into, like y'all said, man, we gotta get into, you know what I mean, why Ops, know what I mean, was hating on this funny looking nigga right here. We gotta figure out what did he do to Ops,
looking
man?
at nigga, I'm hating
I
on
wouldn't
that
even.
nigga
You
phone.
so
Hey,
silly.
This
y'all
Dave
man,
Chappelle, nigga ain't bothering nobody. This
man,
nigga ain't bothering nobody.
damn, look at that nigga. Look how he looks.
You so
Damn.
So we got. So what? I don't know why he was hating on him. So we're gonna make this part one, and then by next weekend, y'all, we're gonna get in part two. We're gonna
I know why
conclude it
he
up. And what?
I know
I mean,
exactly.
what you were saying, bro?
I said I know exactly why he was hating on him, but man,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Jamaica different, bro. Jamaica
yeah,
different.
they
But
can't
this
lay
nigga
hmm
right here,
that that
yeah,
nigga
we're
can't even
going.
lay that out in real life. That bitch is crazy with the feathers and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. But nah, this nigga right here though, bro. I ain't gonna front, bro. When I seen that part, my first time seeing that part, bro, I felt like this, bro. This is how I felt. Like, yo, like
Yeah,
this nigga's
yeah,
a clown,
yeah.
like, bro, like,
Maybe,
and
look, look,
it's a
that nigga made me not even like bananas.
huh?
Bananas all over his lips and shit.
Yeah, bro, that irritated the shit out of me, dog. Like, yo, that shit irritated the
Yeah,
hell out of me watching this right here, dog. See him eating
yeah,
a banana paws, and then oh yeah, yo, yeah. So his character, he's a good actor because his
Oh yeah,
character makes you want to jump through the screen and slap the shit, and that's why when Meth got him, we was like, yeah, B, get him, dog. Like, nah, I
yeah,
mean, because dog, we hated this character, dog. Know what I mean? We hated, but like you said, Ox was hating, but he went out though. He went out though. He didn't take his L so lightly though. But yeah, y'all. This right here, the first half though, man. The belly movie chopped up, man. So how y'all what y'all think about that, man? The first half, man.
the first half was
Hey,
dope. It was dope.
it's good. Yeah, I'll fight with it, man.
I was
One thing you
listening
Right,
got to
even
break
though,
down though.
Yeah, yeah, it was
but you know, Deshaun, the moral of the whole story of this movie is even though you are possessed by the darker side, the higher power will still take over in the end of the day.
yeah,
Because at the end of the movie, DMX ended up turning his whole fucking life around
exactly.
right,
and he was ready to accept his fate. You know what I'm
right,
saying? He was willing
right,
to go ahead and walk and do the rightfulness thing all along.
right. No matter
So
how dark you go,
that's
no matter how
a
deep you
good
are, you know what I mean?
breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was in some. I mean, like I said, he was a
Us, even
scumbag.
all of us can see he
Like
was,
he
because
was
that's
a
all he knew.
yeah, he was a
That's all
murderer.
he knew.
He was a drug dealer. He was a pedophile. He was a like he was you name it. Like he was a scumbag. He was a scumbag. I mean, when Nas sat down with him, me and Joe talked about it. Nas didn't even trust him. He said, "Yo, I changed my life." Nas couldn't even trust him. He couldn't
No,
even trust him.
Right,
Like
because
sincere
but you
right,
didn't.
gotta
He couldn't believe it.
think about that's a person that Nas knew for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
So how could I?
He said this.
I knew you to be this person for this long.
yeah. To
He,
sit down with
he's,
him.
Now all
he
of a
said
Yeah,
in
sudden
the movie.
he was trying to figure out what he was working on, basically. Like what you working on, like because
Right.
I know you ain't right all the way, right? You know
Yeah,
what
like
yeah,
what you up to? What you got on your sleeve?
I mean?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Mm.
right.
at
yeah.
first that was
But then remember he told him to keep the car, keep
Yeah,
yo, you can
Yeah,
have all that. Like, I don't want no more possessions or material. That's me like, what? Like now that he started thinking like, yo, maybe he is.
yeah,
He rejecting material worldly things and stuff like that. And there's a
yeah,
knock kind of opened up to him and kind of leaned up more. You know what I mean? He kind of started leaning up and like, oh, okay, I can feel a difference a little bit. I can feel a little change and shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But he didn't trust him though. It's just like you're saying that I mean, and that's how bad it can be. Motherfucker know your reputation so badly that you know what I
yeah,
mean, somebody close to you don't even want to come near you. And then we also can point out everything happened bad to everybody. His girl, Lennox, know what I mean, his
yep,
homies he was selling dope with. I mean, everything went bad. Even the nigga that ratted on him, know what I mean? Everything went bad around him, know what I mean? Even Sincere almost caught a bullet over what he did, know what I mean? Know what I mean?
right.
yeah,
So
But
everything had a reflection off of him
but
into everybody else.
but we gotta admit, Sincere had a hand in there though too.
No,
Like
no, no. Sid was there killing people and robbing shit too. Yes,
no,
and
no, no. What I'm saying is even almost catching that bullet because
yeah,
he bullying dude too. Like on the
yeah,
he
yeah, 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 yeah. The
because
point of that,
he
nah, Sid was
knew
definitely
because he knew how Tommy felt about him. He knew
right.
Tommy nothing happened to him. You know what I'm saying? So he talking his shit to dude too. So you can't just say it was just Tommy that you know what I'm
No, no,
saying.
it won't. No, no, no. That's
He
but the
he was
fact. No, but
in
remember,
now,
no
now the
matter
thing
how much. No
now I
matter
got
how much Sin was fucking with him, knowledge already put it in the ear. This nigga going around town saying he gonna rob Sincere anyway.
oh
So
yeah,
mm-hmm,
trying to tell you.
he yeah,
He didn't like him.
eh,
I'm not saying I'm
yeah.
not saying he wasn't wrong because he didn't
But
like
you
him.
saying basically Sin, yeah, Sin egged that shit on. Sin pushed that shit on to a point
No,
like,
so you kind of got to, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just Tommy fault, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
already didn't like him anyway.
yeah, he just didn't, yeah, yeah, the nigga, yeah, yo, and that's the sad part about the me and Cook was talking about that earlier, like shit, 100, like 10 niggas, man, one nigga get 500,000, another one get 100,000. It's gonna be a problem in the room. It's gonna be a
mm-hmm.
problem. Know
It
what I
really,
mean? It's gonna be a problem. Know what I mean? Like so, and
but
there's no
that
loyalty.
it really
We
is,
say,
especially. But in all honesty, Nas did more than what that nigga did though.
oh yeah, yeah.
But he felt like he
Oh,
deserved the same thing. And it's like,
oh
nah,
no, only
no,
thing homie had to do is ditch the car. That's it.
yeah,
Get
you
rid of the
don't
car.
deserve the
Yeah,
same. That man, like, you really don't.
Yeah, he was a getaway driver. That's all he had to do is ditch the car. That's all he had to
yeah,
do.
Yeah,
cause
that's all.
they pit bull was Mark. Mark
Yeah.
is the one.
Yeah,
Mark is the one who had the girlfriend that was the police officer, not Knowledge.
Oh,
So
that
you
won't
remember
not.
no,
Oh,
Knowledge?
okay, okay.
Remember, Mark was the one. It was Tommy, Sincere, and Mark too. He said you got to have a type of nigga
I
like
thought
that around.
I thought it
He'll
was
get
Knowledge
the
who had the girlfriend.
uh it was Mark too, because he said Mark too already had it set up. Remember when he was sitting at the table and she said freeze, nigga, and
Yeah,
he said, "What I tell you about that?"
I thought that was
That was
Knowledge.
Now that was
that was
knowledge.
Mark too.
That was
No,
Knowledge.
go back and watch it. You'll see that was Mark. Because he said Mark already had the setup, and then they showed the three different janks of him out there working. You know, Knowledge ain't gonna be out there on the block working.
Oh no, no, no.
He ain't
All
gonna be out
right.
there doing that shit.
All right. So that's why. So part two. All right. So y'all make sure I get all these scenes too, yo. I gotta get all these scenes. Yo. All right. We're gonna paint the
Before that
picture.
was Knowledge.
We-
He
Yeah,
had
yo.
You
And
know what
then
that's saying?
we even get into the little niggas and shit. That's what I'm saying. So much out of the movie, we definitely ain't dive deep in like when he let the little niggas go to war with each other at the dinner table and shit. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it's so much. You know what I mean? This movie it gets darker, but like Cook said, he do find the light. It might have been it just probably was too late because he had to do that fed time, but. He ain't put in that work. Now, I mean, if they wanted him to kill the fake Farrakhan dude, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Don't want to give up the whole movie, but you know what I mean? Like, damn, yo, they did him dirty. But hell yeah, yo. So yo, I like this, yo. So, and we gotta find our next movie after Belly, yo. So we're gonna do a vote after this, yo. Y'all let us, you know what I mean? We're gonna, you know what I mean? Or in the YouTube world, when I post this, y'all let us know, you know what I mean? Suggest good movies and stuff, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all, we gotta discuss the next movie too after Belly, y'all, cause we gonna might gotta do something like Indiana Jones and Lost Tempo. Which one would they put to do hard out and all that? We probably gotta do that, man.
The leftovers.
Which one was that?
Apocalypto.
No, I don't want to do a pop the lip though, man.
That
I
when
don't
you
want to do
pull
that
out the
shit.
heart, B.
That's Indiana Jones.
No, that's Apocalypto.
No, Indiana Jones is when they pulled the dude heart out, man. You
You
remember the
sure?
they were eating when they were eating monkey brains. Yeah, when they were eating monkey brains
Oh
and
no.
stuff.
I
Oh
say
no.
I never seen
I
Indiana Jones. Only
remember.
thing I know is Apocalypto.
Hey, all I know is nigga movies. I don't know nothing about all that.
Yeah, we're gonna do some on some good old Mighty Ducks, yeah, man. Y'all wanna do the Mighty Ducks, man? Yeah, I know
I
y'all fuck with the Mighty
I
Ducks.
keep telling
Come
you,
on, man.
all I know is nigga movies. I don't know.
Nah, man, we're gonna do. Joe said we gotta do. What's the Joe? We were gonna do. What about Mary? Joe said we gotta do. What
What
about
about
Mary next, man?
I know that
hey, that
movie.
was
I
a
know that
Apocalypto movie.
movie. It is. It is. Yeah, Joe,
You
do
see,
that one. Joe, do that movie.
I know it.
Yes. Something
I
about
know it.
Mary is funny.
something about Mary. I see. I
Hey,
don't know,
oh
bro.
Lord.
Hey, yo,
Wait,
it's already two against.
Deshaun, have
Uh,
Deshaun, have you seen it? Have you seen it?
no, I never seen it. I
See,
never
you
seen something
gotta
about Mary.
see it.
Yo, you gotta
Man,
see
that
it,
I,
yo.
shit crazy.
see, L, we might be
Please,
voted out.
please
L, you
watch it,
might.
High.
I'm
Please
not. Look,
watch it, High
I'm
Dog.
just kidding. I just don't know nothing but nigga movies. So.
Oh no, we're gonna definitely do. Yeah, we're gonna definitely do a couple of those, man. We probably do. I like original gangsters and shit. I like
What
you
about
know
New
what I
Jersey
mean.
Drive?
New
Yeah, we
Jersey
could do
Drive.
New
Look,
Jersey Drive.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I forgot all
yeah, we could
about
do New
that.
Jersey Drive.
look. I haven't
That's
seen
Yeah,
my
nigga
favorite
nobody really.
movie.
I haven't seen nobody really
I'm mad.
do
It's
New
about to be
Jersey Drive. By the
Juneteenth.
way,
You calling these nigga movies?
I love, look,
Man.
I love New Jersey Drive though.
Yeah, that's my favorite
Really good.
movie,
I like
y'all.
it.
I love New
I ain't really
Jersey Drive.
seen
I can.
nobody do it neither. I haven't seen nobody really do New Jersey Drive either.
That's y'all. Y'all put it on the map, man. New Jersey Drive is an
New
original.
Jersey Drive is in the words of L, it's a nigga movie. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's definitely a nigga movie because they do a lot of nigga shit out there. I ain't gonna front. Which y'all know about Clockers? Y'all fuck with
yeah.
Clockers?
I like
Yeah, I've
Clock.
seen
I
Clockers. I've
told you
seen Clockers.
all black movies. Clock seen it.
I did. All right, so
Well, we might as
I
well do
so
above the rim, lean on me. We
Hey,
might as well go
oh,
down the list.
no. We ain't going through the sour. Y'all gonna want to do Malcolm X and all that.
but
Hold on.
out of all
I
the
love my black people. But
out of
hold on, man. I
all
want
the
to
black
laugh and
movies,
joke. I don't want to go down memory
one
lane,
thing
man.
we should do though. Look, out of all
Some
honesty, we should do above the rim, and we should
no,
do
There
but
a
you
really
go.
cool. No.
See?
I love no.
and we should do a thin line
I.
between love and hate too, because
Then
Yeah.
line between love and
I
hate.
want to debate on who was really wrong, her or him.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good one. That's a
You
good
know
one.
what I'm
That's right.
Okay,
That's
okay.
right.
saying?
We
All
about to
right,
do
Hey, back
Vampire
in
in
my
all right.
back in
Brooklyn.
my hand, yo.
We
Huh?
doing Vampire
Vampire
in
in
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Vampire. No, we got sinners now. No more vampire brother. We got sinners now. Black people only had Black Alert and Vampire in Brooklyn. Now we got another vampire in
Oh,
Brooklyn.
and wait, and don't forget Tales from the Hood. Now you know
Tales
that's
from
a
the Hood.
legendary
All
jank
right.
too.
Tales from the Hood. Definitely Tales from the Hood. All right. I'm a Coolie High type of dude. I like
Oh
Coolie
yeah.
High.
I
Yeah,
like
You know
I
what I
like
that.
Coolie
mean?
High. Well, you might as well throw
I like
Crooklyn in
the.
there. Throw
Yeah.
All
Crooklyn in there if
right.
you're gonna do
Well,
Coolie
I mean,
High.
I'm way
shit.
down for that.
Yeah, shit. I watch 100 across 110th Street. I mean, we can go to Black 70s movie.
yeah.
Y'all go Vegas. We can goddamn go back now. Don't play around now.
Hey,
Go to
that's
Cooley
actually
High and shit.
that was actually a decent movie though. While you playing,
Yeah,
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 Cooley High.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to talk about like, boys in the hood, niggas getting shot and dying, might as well go pull up Cochise getting beat up and stuff.
You so
Fuck it, that shit.
you
My
so
first
damn
time watching that
stupid,
shit,
man.
man, I
look,
was sad for a whole week. I was depressed for they killed goddamn Cochise. I was really sad in real life, bro, watching that movie. That was
man,
the saddest shit I ever seen, other than Lion King. Goddamn Cochise getting his ass whooped. Know what I mean? But
You talking
yo,
about
I
the
mean,
Lion
yeah,
King?
yeah, Lion King. Hey, we can do the Lion King. Hey, Lion King was good. Lion King is
hey,
still popping. It was popping
hey,
yesterday.
remember we were talking about the clips earlier. Malice, he said he was Mufasa in that trap.
Oh,
Oh,
word,
word.
word.
Yeah,
Oh,
I tell you, I gotta hear it, man. I tell
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that because you know the
you,
clips.
oh,
Shout
yeah,
out to the clips. Shout out to the 757. And I'm
yeah,
pretty sure they had something to do with that boxing match. I'm
yeah.
pretty
You
sure
know
Pusha
they.
T was there.
I'm sure they was out there.
Yeah, yeah, because I think they did have a couple shows and stuff for that fighting but Pusha T and them, yo, that festival and all that, man. Shout out to the clips, man. Shout out to for
But
real too. Seven,
yeah, for real.
yes,
for
sir. Yo,
real,
they put it on.
Speaking
I
of
thought he was from the beach.
Yeah, 757, man. We gonna show them love just a little bit and a lot. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Missy, shout out to Missy. They got Missy Elliott Boulevard. You know what I mean? I seen somebody when they came bought her, dude put on a trash bag and stuff. Like he embarrassed Portsmouth. I don't even think he was from Portsmouth. But
I
Missy Elliott though.
was
You
that
know what I'm
Chop
talking about?
when was that Chop who had did that? It was
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he
think he the
played too
one
much.
who had put the bag on.
yeah.
Yeah, he played too much, bro. We trying to have a good
I
time. We
think
finally
he
got Missy
did
to stand in
that.
the city. She ain't never come back since she seen that brother trying to play her. Hey, hold on, all
But
right, I ain't coming back.
she hadn't even been to the city since forever.
Yeah, but shout out to
Honestly,
Missy
I can
too.
say about the clips. The clips they do a lot of stuff in Norfolk. They open up a lot of stuff in Norfolk. Some people
Right?
just represent it, but they never come
No,
around the
that
area.
yeah,
They
no,
never
he out
seen
there.
it.
Yeah, Push is out there. Pushing them. That's what you talk about. Yeah, he stay in DC, but he always be home though. He always, you know what I
Yeah, I about to
mean?
say I think he be home more than anything.
Yeah, yeah, yo, but he got to be like in tune more dealing with even he doing programs to help free brothers and stuff like that. He do stuff that they don't even talk about, like
Oh no, if
brothers.
it's something good,
Yeah,
they ain't gonna talk about it.
yeah. He do a lot of community work, freeing people. So we just gonna sit there and shout out the clips, 'cause, you know what I mean. I gotta listen to this song, and then it's 757, man. You know what I mean? It's 757. Shout out to the Davis boys. You know what I mean? They jumped that dude in the back, yo. So don't go out Norfolk until you know who is who. So I gotta say,
Right.
man,
And
word
if they
up.
did do that, that's just poor sportsmanship. They shouldn't have. But the other Davis guy, he was undefeated until last night, so
Yeah, he
that
he
probably
he got his
just.
lick back. He got his
And
lick
then the
back. He said,
other
you know
brother
what?
couldn't. But did he? He should say, "Oh man."
Oh no, Keyshawn though, nah, I mean, I can't speak for the other brother, but Keyshawn, he a little, he got one of them punches he hit you in the stomach, man. They could end your whole fight right there. So he a different, yeah. He nasty. I think he better than his brother. Now I mean, I just don't understand how the word he didn't make weight though, yo. I don't understand that, yo. But dang though, man. Yeah, he's nice though. Keyshawn nice though, man. So hopefully, man, they get in that ring, man, and get it popping. So shout out to the 757, the cousin festival. No, I mean everything is about to pop, man. The car show that's coming in July. I think DJ Envy, ODU, all that good stuff, car show. They having I mean. So yo, 757, y'all wanna have a good vacation? Stay the hell out of it. You know what I mean? I'm joking. Come
Straight
to
up.
the
Oh, for sure.
go to the
You want to have a
beach.
good
Go to the
vacation?
beach.
You come on, stay out of it.
Good vacation.
No, I'm
Go.
joking. No, leave it. You know what I mean? We gotta have it too, yo. Leave it to the 757 to have a good time. A lot of people come from out of town, man. You know what I mean? Let us have it, man. Let us enjoy it, man. Go somewhere else, man. Leave it up to us, man. Word up. So I'm joking, man. Shout out to everybody come through, man. Come and have a good time. Come visit. Do what y'all gotta do. Virginia, y'all know what to do, man. This summer, man. Keep the violence down. Protect the youth, man. Word. Have a good time, dance, party. Have a little freak nick or something. But God, dog, you keep the violence down, man. No guns. You know what I mean? No guns allowed. You know what I mean? No guns allowed, summer, man. Word up. But shout out to the VA, man. Word up, man. But yeah, yo, hey, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all want to leave the podcast with something to say, something, you know what I mean? A message, something positive. You know what I mean?
I ain't really got too much to say today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta get back to my old lady, man. This the anniversary of her pops passing. Love on y'all people, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Love
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
I
up.
tell your people that you
No,
love them.
definitely, man. And definitely shout out to her and her family, bro. Know what I mean? Definitely, yo. Definitely, man. Our condolences and definitely, know what I mean? Blessings
Yeah,
to y'all, man. Definitely, yo.
yeah.
Word, man. Matt, what you got for us, Matt?
Uh, same thing.
All right, I got one. Hold on while you thinking. A potato. Hey, look, a potato It's only a fry when it's separated.
Oh,
Mm,
That's a, you
oh,
know what I
oh.
mean?
you
You know what I mean?
explain.
Knowledge. Knowledge.
Love, you extending.
And they said bacon ain't pork, it's bacon.
Hold on, man. I'm glad it ain't Ramadan, bro. Boy. El will get us in trouble on the Hebrew holiday, boy. El said, boy. El said bacon is his own species of animal. Now, if you cook it the right way, you definitely making good bacon. Word, yo. But yeah, though, yo. But hey, Cook, you got anything positive to say to the people out there?
Nick Nack Paddywhack.
Um, love, peace, and soul.
All right, y'all. You hear that now? Put some water on your head and stay dry
You
now.
so you so
Stay hip.
silly, man.
Stay hip out here, man. Protect the youth, man. Protect the people, man. You already know. So, hey, yo, it's the SneakaHead podcast. Y'all be looking out for Belly 2, the movie review. We're going to have more, you know what I mean? More for y'all. Everything, yo. So, I said the podcast. I mean, the SneakaHead podcast. Jesus Christ. You know what's on my mind? The SneakaHead
Stupid.
podcast. Y'all have a good evening.